In this video, I'm going to show you how to replace your window regulator and motor on your Mazda 3. It's located behind the rear door. You're going to use a flathead screwdriver and take off the screw cover over by the interior door handle. You're also going to take this one off under here. Now you're going to use a Phillips drill bit or a Phillips screwdriver and take out these two screws. Next, we're going to take this off. Just the plastic cover. You're going to open your door handle like that, pull it from here, use a flathead screwdriver on this side, and just remove it. You're going to insert your trim tool in and start prying away from the door. I started on the inside of the panel over here. And now just work your way around until the door panel is detached. I'm going to continue to move along around the perimeter of the door panel. Once you've unsnapped it all the way around, you can pick it up and move it aside. Now you're going to push in on the connector and unplug. Now you're going to take out the screws around the speaker. I'm using a Phillips head. Remove the connector from the speaker, that way it's not dangling, and set that off to the side. Now remove this. Yours might be gooey. Just put that off to the side. We're going to remove our foam and put that off to the side. You're going to want to reconnect your switch on your door panel that operates the window. You're going to turn your key on and you're going to lower your window. Make sure that you can see this bolt. Then you can shut the key off. Using a 10mm socket, I'm going to take out this bolt where the window is now that it's lined up with this hole. You can set this bolt to the side. Next, we're going to take out this nut and also this one. Using a 10mm. Now we're going to disconnect our connector by pushing it on that tab and pulling up. Now we're going to pick our window up and out of the way and tape it. Just move your tape down and that'll hold it up. Next, we're going to undo these 3 bolts. Also 10mm. For this bolt, you're going to need a thin-walled socket. So we're going to take this one out first. Now we're going to take out the other 2 screws. Now we can take this away. And then you're going to see here that there's 3 slide tabs. So when I rotate it this way, that's how you take it out. And when you lock it in, you rotate it that way. So for when you're installing, that's good to know. So we're going to rotate it this way and pull it out. Make sure the studs come out of these holes. Then you're going to pull it through this hole where the speaker was. I kept my hand on this top one to remember that that's on top, and that's this bolt. Now we're going to cut these zip ties. This was just holding the motor together the way it goes, so don't stray too far from that. I'm going to separate them, knowing that this is the side up. I'm going to feed it through on the bottom, through the speaker hole. And you're going to line up the studs where they go. Okay, so make sure that your studs are lined up in the holes, and you've locked in your motor on this side. I'm going to start my nut on one of the studs on below. I'm going to start the one on the top. Now that our motor is locked in on that side, we're going to feed it through, line it up, and get our bolt started. And now we're going to bring our window back down by untaping it. And it should line up. Once you're lined up, you're going to get your bolt in. And you're going to snug this one up as well. We're going to torque these bolts to 60 inch-pounds. I'm going to torque these also to 60 inch-pounds. And last but not least, we're going to torque this to 60 inch-pounds as well. Now we're going to plug in our motor. It's always a good idea to make sure that that window regulator is attached properly. You can always check it before installing the door panel again. And we're looking good. We're going to put our cover back on. Now we're going to put this back on. sure it sticks. Connect your connector for your speaker. And now line it up. Make sure your wire is in that little nook. Line it up and push it in. And put our screws in for our speaker. So let's plug in our door panel for our window. And now we can hook this on to the door. Now we're going to line up our grommets in the back with the metal part of the door and push them in. Once you have your door panel snapped in, we're going to put our door handle cover back on. You're going to feed your door handle through, push it in, and then let it go. Now we're going to tighten our screw and put the cap back on. It can only go on one way. There's 2 tabs. The bigger of the 2 go on the bottom. And snap it in. Now we're going to put the screw in under this cover. We'll just sneak it through. As it's tight, you can put the flap back down. And you're good to go.
When only the best will do, demand TRQ. The only company that lets you view before you do. TRQ is committed to offering the highest quality aftermarket auto parts that are engineered for peace of mind. Thanks for using and viewing with TRQ.